Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing out pregnancy wives' tales that are supposed to predict the gender of your baby. If you're new here, we found out our baby's gender via sneak peek, and you can watch my video talking about that here. And we also confirmed through an ultrasound that he is in fact a boy. So we do know we're having a baby boy. He is due November 5th and we're very excited. But I thought it would be kind of fun just to see how accurate these wives' tales about the baby's gender are. So I thought we'd put some to the test today. So I have compiled a list of several different wives' tales that are used to predict the baby's gender. And I will actually keep a little scoreboard right here so you can keep a tally of how many are leaning towards boy and how many are leaning towards girl for my answers. The first wives' tale I found was, are you more moody or are you more mellow? And I have to say I have been a bit more moody during this pregnancy. I'm a little bit more agitated, so that goes towards girl. So the next wives' tale is salty versus sweet, and it says salty or protein rich or sweet. And I will definitely go with salty for this one because at the beginning of my pregnancy, I could not stomach anything sweet. Ice cream repulsed me for like the first month of my pregnancy. Nothing sweet sounded good. And it was all about like salty, protein rich foods, especially like tri-tip. Tri-tip was a really big craving, and still is, but I've definitely been craving more so like bacon, tri-tip, steak, not really too many sweet things. I can eat sweets now, I can stomach them. Okay, I will eat ice cream, definitely enjoy it. But I'm still definitely leaning towards salty for cravings, and that shows boy. So the next wives' tale is how you are carrying, and it says if you're carrying high, it's a girl. If you're carrying low, it's a boy. And I have been told numerous times during my pregnancy that I'm carrying low. So I'm gonna go with low because I truthfully can't really tell myself. So that leans towards boy. So the next wives' tale is morning sickness. And when they say morning sickness, they don't just mean like mild nausea. They're referring to excessive nausea. I'm very fortunate and have not had excessive nausea during my pregnancy at all. And so that leans towards boy. So the next wives' tale is pregnancy glow. And I cannot say, aside from like sweat, that I've really had a serious pregnancy glow. And I have been breaking out a lot more. So that leans towards girl, because they say something about it's the girl is taking your beauty. That's what I read online, and I was like, I guess it kind of makes sense. So yeah, it says girl. So the next pregnancy wives' tale on the list is one that is a lot more common, and it's probably one of the most talked about wives' tale on this list. It's one that I heard during my pregnancy. I've heard it with friends' pregnancies and other family members' pregnancies. And that is the baby's heart rate. So they say if the baby's heart rate is 140 beats per minute or higher, that means girl. And they say if it's lower than that, then that means boy. And I have it right here. At my son's anatomy scan, his heart rate was 129. So that leans towards boy. But I will say, at other appointments, it's been above 140. So that one, I don't know. I think it really does vary. So I don't think it's always consistent. In this specific case, I will say boy because his heart rate was 129 at his anatomy scan. So the next wives' tale is clumsiness. And I am a very clumsy person by nature. Before pregnancy, I was clumsy. I trip over my own feet. I drop things constantly. I constantly run into things. So before my pregnancy, I was clumsy. But they ask if you've been more clumsy during pregnancy. And unfortunately, I have to go with yes. I am like Butterfingers now. And actually, I have a pretty sad story. I was making some food in the oven and I went to take the tray out and the tray like slipped and the food splattered all over me. This was during my pregnancy. So I got some nice little burns on my foot and on my hand, my wrist. It's not my proudest moment. And it was like definitely clumsiest things I've done during my pregnancy. So yeah, my answer for have I been more clumsy is 100% yes. And they say if you've been more clumsy, it's a boy. So the next pregnancy wives' tale is the side you sleep on. And it says if you sleep on your right side during pregnancy, it's a girl. And if you sleep on your left side, it's a boy. And I have slept on my left side this entire pregnancy. So I would say boy. But I will say now that I'm in my 3rd trimester, my son does not like when I sleep on my side. So I kind of have to like switch throughout the night. But in the beginning of my pregnancy, definitely left side every night. So the next wives' tale is the Chinese gender predictor chart. And I went online and entered my birthday and the baby's due date, and it says that it will be a girl. So Chinese gender predictor chart says girl. The next wives' tale is heartburn. So they say if you did not have heartburn during your pregnancy, or you do not have heartburn during your pregnancy, it's a boy. And if you do, it will be a girl. And I have had so much heartburn during my pregnancy. Tums has been my best friend. So this one says girl. So next we have headaches, and they say if you have had headaches, it's a boy. And if you have not had headaches, it's a girl. And I have had a lot of headaches during this pregnancy. Worse than nausea. I'd say headaches have been my worst symptom because I have not had that much nausea. So this one leans towards boy. So next we have body temperature. So change in body temperature. If you have been colder, you are likely having a boy, and if you're hot and sweaty, they say you're having a girl. I have been hot and sweaty, and I've definitely run warmer. And for some reason, if I get too warm, I start to get really nauseous. But it's also summertime. So I feel like that's a really big factor in why I am hot and sweaty. But for this answer, I will go hot and sweaty. And so that says that I'm having a girl. Next, we have the Mayan calendar. The Mayan calendar takes your age of conception and the month you conceived. And so I was 23 when I conceived, and it was in February, which is an even month. And so they say if you have an odd age with an even month of conception, that you're having a boy. So the last wives' tale that I'm gonna be testing out is actually one my husband Kevin's gonna help me with. It is the ring test. And what you do is you take a strand of your hair and you tie it around your wedding ring, and your husband holds it over your belly. If it swings side to side, they say you're having a boy. But if it swings in a circular motion, then they say you're having a girl. So we will see what it says. So I'm gonna start by taking off my ring, and then I have my piece of hair. But I will say, you guys bear with me because I am blind and I have fine hair. So this part is gonna be really challenging. I'm actually thinking, okay, I may not tie it because I don't want it to break. I think the best way to do this for my case is just to hold it like this instead of tying it at the top. And so, okay, I have my ring and my hair ready to go. Okay.
Just hold it here?
Yeah. So just hold it there. Is it moving side to side?
Yeah.
It looks like
kind of.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's moving side to side.
What does that mean?
Side to side is boy. Round in a circle is girl.
No, it's moving in a circle.
But like, is it moving like a circle or is it just spinning?
I don't know.
Okay, if it's...
I'm doing nothing.
Okay, from my angle...
It's going diagonal though.
Yeah.
It's not going side to side.
It looks like it's going side to side from me.
Okay, it's side to side.
Okay, so side to side. So I've officially gone through the whole list of wives' tales and have come up with 9 said we're having a boy, 5 said we're having a girl. and we are having a boy. So I don't know if it's a coincidence that more of the wives' tales leaned towards boy, but it's kind of funny it worked out that way. I think at the beginning of this, I thought for sure it was gonna come up that we were having a girl, that they were gonna say, oh, well, there's more girl answers than boy answers. So I did not expect that it was gonna say boy. That's kind of funny. If you're pregnant or you have been pregnant, let me know how accurate these wives' tales were for you, because I'm curious. Even though we already know our baby's gender, it was really fun to test these wives' tales out, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like and a comment down below. And to see more videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe.